this is likely to lead to violence, isn't it?
Certainly we've heard from eyewitnesses, we haven't been able to verify it ourselves, but eyewitnesses say that they believe Saif al-Islam Gaddafi and possibly Saudi Gaddafi are still in Bani Walid, are trying to rally support in this town. I think it's been difficult for the National Transitional Council and their military leaders to work out the strategy here, because they're very keen to, on one hand, try and avoid bloodshed. They don't want any more battles. They don't want to start off a new Libya with more bloodshed. On the other side, though, they can't have these pockets that are still controlled by Gaddafi loyalists, and they need to deal with the problem as soon as possible. And that's why we've had this deadline put in place, a series of deadlines, I have to say, some of which have passed. I think they're hoping that people will climb down at the last minute, but no sign of that. I think they will be hoping, even once they stage an assault, that once that actually the order is given and the forces start moving on Bani Walid, that they hope then to see the white flags flying.
It's a high-stakes game of bluff, though, isn't it? And as you say, if, as the leadership of the National Transitional Council differs, is there anyone within that who actually has the authority or the will to order this assault once this deadline runs out?
Well, I think there are people who are keen to try and avoid this without an assault, but I think it's going to possibly come to an assault. I think there are differences of opinion. Remember, the National Transitional Council was set up as a body to remove Gaddafi. That's what they all agreed on. There are now differences on the way forward, both politically and militarily, differences between the actual council members and some of those that took up arms and have been fighting their way through the deserts and through the mountains to get to Tripoli. Some of those commanders had a great deal of autonomy on their own front, making all the decisions. Now things have got to be coordinated, and I think there are, behind the scenes, some strains going on here. Mr. Jibril, in his news conference, spoke about that. He said it really isn't the time now for political manoeuvring. He said that can come later. Right now, the battle is still not been won.
Well,